Namaskar. Thank you again, Sahityam. And now we'll be discussing Uparupakas. Earlier we have discussed Rupakas, the varieties of drama in Sanskrit dramatic tradition, in the Natya Shastra tradition. Bharat Muni in his Natya Shastra says that I have defined 10 varieties of Rupaka. There are many other varieties and I will not deal with them, only not one of them I will define, that is Natika. My disciples or other masters of the theory, they will speak about these other varieties. Because Bharat Muni speaks about the theatre which is grand theatre, which in our language we say classical theatre. So he is not speaking about the other forms of theatre. In our language we can say folk forms of theatre. So he was aware that parallel to the theatre which I am speaking about, there is another type of theatre. Various other types of theatre, they are in practice, and they have also their own forms of drama, and he knows them, but he builds up a theatre which is very sublime and which has grandeur. So he doesn't define them, and his disciples or other masters of theory which follow him, they deal with these other varieties. So these other varieties are called Uparupakas, and modern authors say that they are minor forms of drama. Our own tradition doesn't say that they are minor in a way, because even in Dashrupakas there are very small plays like Prahasana, Bhana, they are one-act plays, and they have very short story narrative. In Uparupakas, sometimes we have two-act plays, three-act plays, and they have bigger plot also. So we cannot say that these are the minor plays in all respects and they only are the major plays. The difference is only of the type of theatre. The modus of performance, that will change. So mostly all the Uparupakas have dance and music. They abound in dance and music. And in the so-called major forms of drama, the Dashrupakas, they don't have so much of the dance. And out of the mixture of Nataka, one variety, out of Nataka, one Uparupaka is created, that is Natika. So if you shorten a Nataka into 4 acts and mix dance and music in profusion, then it becomes Natika. And Natika is one of the Uparupakas, the so-called Uparupakas. There is a lot of discussion about the nomenclature of these so-called Uparupakas, because the nomenclature Uparupaka occurs at a very late chronological stage. In 14th century, there was a Acharya Amritananda Yogin. He wrote a text, Alankar Sangraha. In his Alankar Sangraha, he called these varieties as Uparupakas. Before that, the term Uparupaka is nowhere used for these. Abhinav Gupta says that there are Nratta Prabandhas. So Nratta or dance is there, and Prabandha is some song or a theme described through a song, and some Nratta or dance is being done on the basis of that Prabandha, then it becomes a Nratta Prabandha. So he said that all these varieties are Nratta Prabandhas. Hemchandra has called them Gay Rupakas, and some other acharyas say that there are Sankirna Rupakas. Some other acharyas, of course, they say that there are Gona Rupakas. You can say subsidiary or minor forms of drama. The difference between Rupaka and Uparupaka, or the so-called Nratta Prabandhas, Gay Rupakas, is that the Rupaka tradition is based on the Rupaka tradition is the Marga tradition, and this Uparupaka tradition is Deshi tradition. So all the regional forms of drama which are in practice in our country, they come under the ambit of this Nratta Prabandha Uparupaka. Then about the Rupakas, the number is always limited. that there can be only 10 types of Rupakas. Like rasas, so Bharat Muni has said 9 rasas are there, so everybody says that only 9 rasas. So they don't admit another rasa like Bhakti rasa or Vatsalya rasa. The tradition says that Bharat Muni has stuck to 9 rasas, so we believe that rasas are 9 and Rupakas are 10. But about these Uparupakas, the number is not limited. So because they are floating varieties, they are emerging, they are new Uparupakas are growing, or the folk forms are changing, so new varieties are emerging. So the number cannot be restricted. So, Abhinav Gupta has named 7 Nartak Prabandhas or Uparupakas in his Abhinav Bharati. And he said that Kohala, who was a disciple of Bharat Muni, he had written a text on Natya Shastra and he had defined these Nartak Prabandhas or Uparupakas. But that text by Kohala is not available. And after Abhinav Gupta, or almost contemporary to Abhinav Gupta, is Dhananjay. In his Dashrupaka, he says that 7 varieties of dance dramas are there. They are Dombi, Shri Gaditam, Bhanam, Bhani, Pasthana, Rasaka, Kavyam Cha. All these 7 varieties of other forms of drama, they are also there. So he names all these varieties. Then in Shangar Prakasha, Bhoja names 12 types of Uparupakas. In Natya Darpana, 13th century, 12th century text, 13 types are mentioned. Amritananda Yogin in 14th century mentions 16. Sahitya Darpana, 14th century, mentions 18. And Agni Purana also has a section on dramaturgy and poetics. This Purana mentions 17 varieties of these forms of drama. And Hemchandra in 11th century describes 12. Dattilam in his Brihaddeshi describes 16. So you can see that we can see that the number is flexible, and every acharya has his own concept of the Uparupakas. In his region where he was in the locality, he is writing his text, he saw these minor forms in practice, so he standardized them, he categorized them, and he defined them. So it is such a wonderful world of Uparupakas. And if we compare the definitions of these Uparupakas with many forms of theatre, regional forms of theatre, we find that they come very close to these regional forms of theatre like Yakshagana, Vithi Natyam, or Bhagavata in South. So they come very close to all these folk forms of theatre. In modern language, you can say the skit and street play. All these. In Assam, we have Ankiya Nat and Satriya theatre. So all these regional theatres, they are actually being defined as Uparupakas by the Acharyas. So there is no time to cover all these varieties. They come almost to 40, the number which I could note after collecting all the names. So it comes to 40. So there are as many as 40 Uparupakas, and the number is multiplying, beginning from 7, then 10, 12, 18, to it comes to that. So Natika is the most prominent variety, and it is performed in the royal harem, Antapura, and love scenes are there. The king is loving a beautiful damsel, a beautiful girl of young age, and the other queens are angry. Such scenes are there. Natika has 4 acts, and then Totaka, it can have 4 acts and 5 acts, and it is almost like Nataka, only it should have music and dance and Prakrit Gathas, then it becomes Totaka. The language is Prakrita throughout, then it becomes Sattaka. So the difference is about language and style of performance. The language changes and the style of performance is Deshi, and dances and music are more being introduced. Then these various varieties emerge, and great noble heroes are mostly not here. In all the Uparupakas, we have servants, middle class society people or lower class society people. And like we see, Goshti is one of the Uparupakas. So Goshti, the Gopalas, the herdsmen, you can say, shepherds. So it is the play by them, and they have some forms of drama. So Goshtha is the place where cows are placed, cows pen, Goshala, and the shepherds are the cows, cowherds. They are sitting there, they are gossiping, they are singing, they are dancing. The farm develops out of them, and it can have talk about love. It can have talk about village lives. So this is the farm Goshti. And Sanlapaka is another Uprupaka, or a form of gay Rupakas or Nritta Prabandhas. So it abounds in Veera and Raudra rasas, and the scenes of anger are there, and hypocrites, they make their entry. So it has irony and satire also. Samlapaka and similarly Shilpaka also. So Shilpaka can have four acts, four vrittis, and it has satire like Vidambana, caricaturizing of life, and a Brahmin can be the hero, and a person from lower category can be Upanayaka, his colleague, his companion, and comic scenes are there, both in Samlapaka and Shilpaka. Dombi is a very interesting variety amongst these Uparupakas. So it is very near to some of the forms like Hari Katha, Katha Gayan in Odisha, in Mithila, and in many provinces we have these forms where Katha Gayan is done. So at least three types of Uparupakas, Dombi, Bhan and Bhanika, they are based on presenting the narrative through songs. Only difference is that in Bhana, it is a male character presenting a narrative through songs and dance. And in Bhanika, it is a female actress, it is a lady who is presenting the narrative. So Dombi, Bhan and Bhanika, they are very similar to each other, and the only difference is that in Dombi we have love scenes, and the songs or the dialogues have double meaning. So there is a story being narrated, and the performer is also conveying her own love to the person who has sponsored the show. So it develops in a very interesting situation that way. And Dombi is the form which was practiced by the Doms. And Dom is a community, they became untouchables, you see, outcast. But it is said that there are research works, and I have also studied a lot of literature on the Doms or Doms. So they are basically the Romas. So the gypsies coming from Rome or Italy and entering in the region of Kashmir, they are very fair in color, they have their own language. So the language also differs. In all the Uparupakas, the various regional languages will be there. Various names of Prakrata are given, like Serendri Prakrit, Paishachi Prakrit, Gandhari Prakrit. So these regional languages are there used, and the Sanskrit is minimum in the use in these Uparupakas. And in Kashmir we have Bhand and Bhand Pather. So this Dombi is similar to that form of theatre, and it has a lot of dance and love scenes. So Dombi, Bhand and Bhanika, they have narratives, dance, presentations, and some stories being depicted, and it's a beautiful rendering of the story. Charitak is also a Uparupaka, and it has varieties of dance, you see. And there is another Uparuka, Charchari. So Charitak and Charchari, both of them have a variety of dances and music. And again, sometimes some type of deception is there. Therefore, it is called Charitaka. That the heroine wants to convey her own, the performer wants to convey her own love to a person who is sitting in the audience. and she is narrating a love scene also. So these dialogues or songs of double meaning occur in Dombi and Charitaka both. Then Prekshanak and Durmallika. They are also very interesting varieties of Uparupakas. So the local performance also changes. You won't have a big theatre house and a big stage. They can be performed on a street, on a small place. On the crossroad also you can perform. In Mela, in any fair you perform them. So about Prekshanak, it is said that Rathya Samaj Chatvar Suralayadu Pravartate Bahubhi. You can perform them in a street or even in a pub, that is Suralay or a Madira Shala. You perform a play. People are drinking, and in the middle of the hall there is a place, and the performers are giving their performance. It is a delightful performance, and the characters of lower caste they figure mostly, like persons who play dice, the rogues, even the thieves and the chetis, the maids, they are the characters. So Prekshanak and Durmallika. In Durmallika also the Vitas, the person who works as a pandya or a agent for the courtesans. In Bhana also, which is one of the Rupakas, the Vita is character, and in Durmallika also Vita enters. So the difference is about the way the narrative is being presented through dance and drama. Here also Bhana is the name of one of the Uparupakas, and Bhana is also the name of one of the Rupakas. But there the Bhana is well dominated and Sanskrit language mostly being spoken, and there is a level of the performance. It is serene and grand also. In Bhana as Uparupaka, the level would change and it is closer to the folk form. That difference is there. Then some other forms are there which are mostly group dances, and songs are being sung. Some narrative also goes on, but mostly there are group dances like Rasaka, Dandarasaka and Natya Rasaka. These are also the varieties of Uparupakas or Natta Prabandhas. So Rasaka is in our language we say Ras or Ras Leela also. So the theatre of Ras Leela comes from that. So at least 4 varieties deal with the Radha and Krishna gopis. They make a mandala, a circular dance is being presented, and all these 4 varieties, that is Natya Rasaka, Rasaka, Dandarasaka and Shri Gadita. Love between Gopi and Krishna is depicted, and in Rasaka group dance in a circle is there. In Natya Rasaka also group dance in a circle is there. Minor differences are there. So the gopis are searching for Krishna, they are singing songs, and ultimately Krishna appears and then there is a circular dance. If they hold some sticks, then it becomes Dandarasaka. In Gujarati they say Dandiya Ras. So the Acharyas of 10th century, 11th, 12th century, they are defining these varieties of Uparupakas. So you can say that the folk forms which are developing in the medieval period after 10th century, they have been there earlier also. And there is a theory that Uparupakas, the so-called Uparupakas, were in the beginning, and out of them major forms of drama, the so-called major forms of drama, Rupakas have developed. In Bharat Muni's tradition, they say that Rupakas came first, and out of them Uparupakas came. They are the offshoots of these Rupakas. Modern scholars believe that Rupakas, because they are folk forms, they were prevalent from the times immemorial. So they were earlier there. So all these dance forms, dance dramas, they were there. Acharyas are giving them names, and they are standardizing their definitions. They are categorizing them. So that is the tradition. And very interesting things are there. That there is a Uparupaka called Charchari. So Charchari is the name of a tala, beating. Charchari is a song also. Charchari is a dance also. And this Charchari develops into a Uparupaka type of variety. So various groups assemble and perform various types of dances. Some group enters with the peacock's plumes bound at their back. Mayur Pankha, they are bind, they have there on the back, and they are doing this Mayur Pankha dance. This is one. Then there is a group doing this Holika Nratya. They are sprinkling colors on each other. And there's another group of goblins, these Pishachis. They are doing this ferocious, fearful dance. So all these forms you see. In some of the Uparupakas, they wear masks. You see, masks of animals they are wearing, and they dance. So in the dance forms of Ladakh and many other northeast region, in the theatre forms of northeast region, you have such varieties. So such varieties we have in some of the Uparupakas, like Sattaka or Charitaka, and Jakkadi Nratya is also defined here. So Jakkadi is a very interesting variety, and 16th century Acharya Raghunatha in his Natya Manorama defines this dance and dance drama as Jakkadi. He says that the Parsi caste, the persons from Persia, you can say Iraq or Iran, they have come to this country and they have their own dance that is called Jakkadi Nratya, and they hold their own type of instrument, typical instrument they are holding, and they are dancing and singing, that is called Jakkadi. So some of the Uparupakas are simply dance and songs. Some of the Uparupakas have narratives based on dances and music, and there is very interesting variety, very important variety, that is called Kavya. So Kavya doesn't mean poetry here. Kavya is a variety of Uparupaka. So Kavya is defined as songs being sung based on some raga, and if only one raga is there throughout, then it is Kavya. And if different ragas are used, then it becomes Raga Kavya. So Geet Govind is an example of Raga Kavya. So it is also a Uparupaka because songs are sung in different ragas. So this is also a Uparupaka. So we see that there is a whole gamut of very interesting varieties in the world of Uparupaka, and their names are also changing. The names are not fixed. Some acharyas define the same type by another name. So there is a controversy about the name of Bhanika. Some others say that it is the same as Dombi. So the definitions are bottling in each other, mixing with each other, because there is a flexibility and in the practice, and they come very close to each other. They are merging in each other. So this is very interesting world of Uparupakas we have here. So I think I can come to the end of my talk with this, and thank you very much.